Alright, picture this. It's the early 1900s and Europe's basically a powder keg just begging for a match. But hey, why did the world go to war not once but twice? Let's break down the real reasons behind the world wars. No sugarcoating, just the gritty facts. First up, alliances. These were like high school cliques but with cannons. Every major country in Europe had their own tight group, promising to back each other up no matter what. So when one country picked a fight, suddenly everyone's in the ring. Next, imperialism. The big powers wanted to carve up the world like it was a giant pizza. Colonies meant money, power, and bragging rights, but this also meant stepping on a lot of toes, especially in Africa and Asia. Don't forget nationalism. People were all about their country, waving the flag and itching to prove they were the best. Sometimes this got ugly. Think rivalries like Germany versus France or Serbia dreaming of a Slavic empire. But here's the kicker: militarism. Everybody thought bigger armies and shinier weapons meant safety. Spoiler alert, it just meant everyone was jumpy and any spark could set off a chain reaction. Now, World War I kicked off with the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. But honestly, that was just the excuse. All those alliances, rivalries, and ambitions, they were already locked and loaded. The world was ready for a fight, and that one bullet just lit the fuse. Fast forward a couple of decades, the dust from WWII hasn't even settled, and here comes World War II. Why? Well, the Treaty of Versailles left Germany humiliated and broke, and that's a recipe for anger. Enter Adolf Hitler, promising to make Germany great again. Meanwhile, the Great Depression hits, and countries all over the world are desperate. Dictators rise up: Italy, Japan, you name it. They promise to fix everything, but with one catch: more war, more conquest, more power. So what's the big picture? World wars started because countries were tangled in alliances, obsessed with power, and desperate to prove themselves. Add a few bad decisions and a couple of madmen, and boom, global conflict. The lesson? Sometimes it's not just one thing that leads to disaster. It's a perfect storm of pride, power, and paranoia. And if history teaches us anything, it's that the world can change in an instant. So yeah, maybe keep those alliances in check. If you enjoyed this quick dive into history's biggest blow-ups, hit that subscribe button. And remember, sometimes knowing the past is the best way to avoid repeating it.